Alrighty guys, so just doing a quick challenge. So I've learned with my coaching program, it's good to level things up. Okay, approach the girl with the jean jacket right there. Yeah. It's good to level things up with the challenges. So the first challenge I'll ever do is usually compliments with intent, with the intention to walk away. And we just did that 20 times. Now the next challenge is we want to get 20 conversations where there is at least an introduction of names. That's it, just 20 normal conversations. And then from there you can keep on leveling it up, keep on leveling up. There's so many layers, there's so many ways to break down the approach. And right now that's what we're doing. We just finished the compliment challenge. He's in the interaction, looks like he got through it. He's now in the interaction, and then next, we're just doing 20 conversations with at least the introduction of names. If there are 2 people, I'm allowed to go in with him and help, but he has to open and he has to lead. So it's a good little challenge. I can do this live, by the way, or I can do this through in person. Either way works. In person is obviously better, but maybe we're not in the same area. So it is what it is. We're currently in Athens, Greece. It's a bit of a cloudy day here. That looks like a nice rooftop bar. That would be a good instant date spot. And by the way, when you are doing a day game approaches, always aim for progression. So there's 3 kinds of approaches you can do during the day game. One is just you get the Instagram. The second one is you go on an instant date after the approach, and then you get the Instagram and you set another date. The third one is you go on an instant date after the approach, and then you try to go for a pool. I'm always aiming for that latter, the top one. But if I happen, let's say they're busy or I'm busy, very often I'll just be going for quick instant dates and then maybe quick numbers, potentially. So that's pretty much it. We're here, we're having a good time, and yeah, we're here in Athens. Let me go back to my student, see where he's at. We've been working together for a few weeks now. It's my first ever genuine boot camp student, where not only was it one of the most difficult experiences I've had, but one of the greatest learning lessons I've learned so much on how to coach. Because listen, being good at game and being good at coaching, 2 different things. 2 completely different things. Now obviously you have to have some good game to be able to coach, but it's not the most important part. I know plenty of guys with good game who cannot coach for shit. It is actually 2 different skill sets that are combined. So, very interesting. Is he still in that interaction? Was that a fucking instant date? He may have gone on an instant date there. By the way, for a day game approach, you never want to talk for more than 5 minutes, 2, 3, 4 minutes. You should be going for the instant date by then. You should plan on that. If the interaction is going, oh my God, they're still talking. So literally that should be an instant date right there. I'm gonna text him right now, instant date. She's super receptive. The problem is with guys, they'll get lost in the conversation. They'll get literally, he's probably gonna just get an Instagram and then leave, which is okay. I hope he goes for the instant date here, but I'll have to coach him on that if he doesn't. But a big problem, and I do this too, is we'll just get so caught up in the conversation and we kind of expect God or them or someone, the universe, to do the work. Bro, you have to be proactive, you have to lead. So if it's going well in the day game approach, you should already have a spot in mind for an instant date. It could be a spot like that where it's a rooftop bar where you can grab a drink, or it could be a coffee shop. I think that's the best one. Coffee shops are my personal favorite, but I actually have had instant dates from day game approaches. I have a video about this where I show it, where I pull them to dinner and then I pull them home. If the dinner place is close to your place, you can just send it. You don't have to go on a second date sometimes. Now I'm not saying you're gonna close all the way, but you might, who knows? But either way, progression. The key thing I want you to keep in mind here is progression. You should always be progressing. It should never just be boring, stale conversation. It should never get to that point, because let's say the conversation is a fucking arc. It's like that, there's the conversation. At the top of the pyramid, at the top of that conversation, when you guys are laughing, you're vibing, you're having the best time, that's either when you're going for a close or you're going for an instant date or you're leading. So it should always be a proactive thing. Hey, how'd it go?
It was a long conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could have led to an instant date.
You should have.
But
you should have.
I was kind of nervous, man.
I know, but you got to do it anyway. She was into you.
She was into me.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you should have absolutely went for an instant date there. Fuck your fucking nervousness. That's gay. No, fuck that shit. No, seriously. I don't care if you feel nervous. I feel nervous too all the time. if you feel nervous, that means you should do it.
Okay.
That means you need to chase that fear.
Okay.
You could have totally, bro, you were talking to her for like 5 minutes. Within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you should have went instant date right there. Coffee, anything. Because, hi friend, I'm back. Can I film? Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. All right, so we have my friend, my Slavic friend, I'll just fit it that way. And we have the camera here. What's your name again, sorry?
Anna.
Anna? Nico, nice to meet you. We're gonna take a quick photo. Because why not? Let's do it.
Make one together.
Sure.
With the view.
With the view, amazing, beautiful. Whoa.
1, 2, 3.
Boom. Dang, I look super Asian in that. My Asian side's coming out.
Thank you.
Oh, we look better. We look better in these, I think. This one.
If you want, I can give you a copy.
Sure.
The one you like. Yeah, I make one more, right?
You'll make one more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
sure,
accept. You
sure.
can keep it.
Okay, awesome. So he's in an approach right now. By the way, can't record the approaches, guys. Sorry. I'll try to get some later, maybe towards the end of the session. Right now, we've only gotten 3 in. He's in a really good approach now. It's hard. It's a lot of struggle. It's a lot of rooting out bad behavior, and it's difficult, but we're doing it. And funny enough, he just approached a girl that I approached earlier who was very receptive. So I was like, hey bro, approach that girl. I know she's nice, and it's going really well. That's 3. We're going for 20. I've already been here for like an hour. And yeah, I literally was like, bro, until you get 20 conversations, like real conversations, we're not going home. So it's gonna be a bit of a struggle, and I'll try to document more of it from now on, from here on out. So. Instagram close?
No, what do you mean Instagram close, man? He works there.
So?
Oh.
Why can't, tell me,
Her name was-
logically explain why you can't go for the Instagram close because she works there.
No, oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But-
there's no explanation, right?
Yeah.
Because
but
why? Because
Oh,
she's human, and she's a girl, and she likes you. Why? What's the downside? She rejects you? Oh no. You gotta get good at closing anyways. It's okay. There's no, I just want to root that out where you think that's not okay. That's a bro, you can totally get her Instagram. There's nothing wrong with that.
Her name is Constantina.
Awesome. 3. Good job. Give me some. Again, remember that art? You were in it for too long. Amazing approach. Good job. Just go for a close at the top when it's going good. You don't ever want to get to the point where the conversation dies out, where you're that guy who sticks around just a little too long. It's needy, it's desperate, it's weird. You want to close at the top. Close at the top. Close at the top. Or lead.
Okay.
Awesome. 1,000 out of 10.
17 more.
17 more. Good job. How'd the interaction go, though?
It was good. She was
Awesome.
very kind.
I know. I approached her the other day. I called her a Greek goddess. And she was so happy about it. Yeah. And she was like super nice and kind. I was like, oh my God, she's so nice. So I was like, that's a perfect girl to approach right there. I'm glad it went well, because if you fumbled that, I'd be like, God damn it. Go for it. You didn't catch the
No,
cue?
I know you told me to close, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I was about to do it, but you did.
Yeah.
And also, I was thinking in my mind, like, why should I close? Like, there's no point.
No, the point's for the experience, the practice.
Oh.
Because you need to get good at closing. It is a skill to be like, you see the way I did it? Where I was like, well, anyways, I made it super low pressure. Did you see how? Anyways, well, next time we're in Athens, it's like, well, next time we're in Athens, whenever. Next time we're in Athens, maybe we can grab a drink. You know, maybe we'll go out tonight, but I don't know, we're super hungover. Like, making it like a maybe thing, we can all grab a drink. Bro, what a great interaction. Wasn't that amazing? Yeah. You crushed it. That was so fucking good, bro. The way you talked about yourself, the way you explained Bali, you were crushing it. That was amazing. You got him completely hooked, and you did all the work for me so I could close. You did all the work and I closed it. That's it. You did all the work. All I did was simply close.
Okay.
I want you to close.
Okay.
I just didn't think you paused, so I thought maybe you weren't going to go for it. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm just going to send it either way. But you crushed it.
Okay.
You see how different that was?
Like,
That
they were
was
kind.
really good. They were very kind.
very kind.
You see how they full stopped and said yes? And they were like completely hooked. I love when they do that. They're like, yes, shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? I love that.
Just out of curiosity, are you both free? Have a good day.
Guys, we've been at it for hours, bro. Hours. It's already dark. Approach girl on the right, right here. Boom. On the right. Yeah. He's gonna do it. Good job. He's not hesitating anymore. Yeah, he's doing really good. Complimented her on her hair. See if it's either a blowout or an interaction. We'll see. I don't know. He looks good. Looks solid. It's a bit of a busy market here, but one of my superpowers is I'm really good at identifying who wants to be talked to and who kind of has this like look of They just want to be approached. They want a guy to talk to them. I'm good at seeing people who are in a more abundant, positive state. We've been at it for literally hours. It was a lot of rejections at first, but now he's starting to get his flow. And actually, this has probably been the most productive day game session we've had entire boot camp. Like, I think he actually, like, his conversational skills are going really well. There's a lot less awkward pauses in his communication. And the only thing he's struggling with is closing. Like, there are so many there's so many interactions where you could have just went on an instant date that you didn't. But other than that, I actually see the improvement, which is crazy. How did that go?
She said she was like working.
Right.
So I said, okay then.
Was it enough to get a name?
No. I
didn't count. Didn't count then. Send it.
Thanks.
All right, there you go. He's doing really well now. Really well. One thing that I wanted to catch there, when I said, how did it go? I should have corrected him. The only response is amazing. It's always 1,000 out of 10. Why? Because you had the balls to do it. At least you went up and said hi. You're getting better with each approach, and you just got to keep going. So, obviously, there's a lot of feedback I'm giving him as well, but I'm not focused on the negative as much as I'm focused on improvement and focused on positivity. Two major things. Guys, I literally have a bit of a headache because this was the most intense session I've done in a long time. It is 8 o'clock. We've been out since 3:50, 4 hours. I've walked almost 17,000 steps. Yeah, it's a lot, but when you put a number, and this is the last thing I'll leave you with, is you always gotta put a number on the amount of approaches you're doing. Put a challenge on it. See, he's still in this interaction, so it's going really well, so she was receptive. You wanna put a number, so today our number is 20 conversations that were hooked, that we were able to get a name from. If you only do approaches, the problem with only counting approaches, let's say you get rejected 20 times, well, you're not learning anything from it. So you want to actually challenge yourself and level it up. So, okay, this time I want to get 20 Instagrams, or this time I want to get 20 meaningful conversations, or this time I want to get maybe an instant date. You want to aim like, I'm not allowed to leave till I get an instant date, which is a very doable thing. The interaction go.
Yeah,
good?
it was good. She was telling me that she's from Cyprus and.
Okay, cool. They're very nice from Cyprus, by the way.
And then she also said.
Yeah, send it here with the glasses, by the way.
Hi, excuse me.
Amazing. All right. Dude, he's so much better now. It's crazy to see the improvement. Oh my God. It's so much better. It's so much better. Insane to see the improvement. Wow. That actually makes me feel really good. And look, he's still talking to her. That's insane, but I'm happy. It's a good area for it too. And look, she's laughing. He's making jokes. He's got it hooked. That counts. All right, 4 more. Man, it's been a long day. Still talking to her. He talks for a little bit too long. He needs to just pull for an instant date. Like, when you're talking that long, just walk with her, go for an instant date. That's the main thing. Because you don't want to be sitting on that street for like 5 minutes talking. It's just too long. So he forgets to lead, and that's the next step for him, is to lead. And I think the next time we go out, that's what we're actually going to work on, is leading. But let me say it first. That's hilarious. Let me talk first. That was the best open I've seen you do tonight.
What?
That was the best open I've seen you do tonight. That was absolutely the best open I've seen.
Hi, excuse me.
It was the smoothest open I've seen. Like, to me, that was the smoothest I've seen with the compliment fly out. I just want to say you have a very fashionable style. Like, you still sound like you, but it was more like, I just liked it. It felt good. It felt good. Amazing. 1,000 out of 10. The only feedback is I feel like you talk for too long. You gotta lead. Well, this is the next thing we're gonna work on next time we come out, or the next time we do practice. Is I want you leading in instant dates. Leading in instant dates. That right there, I felt like that could have easily been an instant date. Well, you're just talking too long. Like, after a while, you can only talk on this street for so long. You can only sit around.
Old though, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. Good practice, bro. It's all. But see, it's funny how when they're not as attractive, your best opener comes out.
Yeah.
It's good practice. Say it. Say it with me.
It's good practice. It's good
Yes. Now, how did that go?
Oh, that was really good, man.
1,000 out of 10?
Really good, yeah.
1,000 out of 10?
That was 1 million over 10.
There we go. That, by the way, every interaction's a million over 10.
Okay.
Every interaction is. Go ahead, send it if you want. Yeah.
Hi, excuse me, ladies. I just want to say you both look really beautiful. Are you both from here? From Athens or are you both
From Cyprus.
Oh, Cyprus.
Cyprus, cool.
I actually met a lot of people from Cyprus.
Yes?
They told me to visit the beaches. And they say the beaches are unbeatable.
Yes.
Compared to like Greek beaches. Oh my god.
Another Maria.
Everyone
here is named Maria. We got him.
Or Constantina.
That's cool.
Enjoy your night.
Okay, cool. Bye, guys.
Good night.
Now that was better than the last one. That was
They
insane.
weren't hot, man. It's easy. I think
They weren't hot. Are you kidding me? They were
No,
cute.
they were not hot for me. The one, okay, the first one was okay. Never mind, man. Okay, yeah, Maria, Anna, Constantina. Okay, never mind, bro. Okay, they're hot. Okay. Maybe I'm blind.
I thought they were hot. You're tripping. But it's so funny how that works.
So how many more I have? Like 3 more.
But listen, let's just hold on. Like backstep here. Did you see how that came out? I actually recorded the whole thing.
Really?
That last one. That was so fucking smooth. They even walked away and you rehooked them with your energy. They came back in. These are my friends. You could have pursued that too. You could have engaged with the friends. You could have talked more. And you could have IG closed. Don't know if you could have instant dates. Anything's possible. Who knows? But not necessarily. We're not about to go hang out with the fucking group. But you rehooked them enough to where you probably could have gotten an Instagram. You could have done some low investment close where it's like, hey, well, anyways, next time I'm back in Athens, maybe we can all go party or something. Grab the Instagram like I did. That was the best interaction I've seen you do today. That was it. It was level up. Let's keep it going. Approach right here. Boom, go.
And
Bro.
like if I was on a momentum,
Guys, he just approached like 8 beautiful Spanish chicks. I was scared. Like, even I was like, oh, this is going to be hard. You went in there and crushed it. They were all smiling. They all loved you. They were all receptive. You could, if we were staying longer, we could have closed and even partied with them potentially. They fucking liked you a lot. You know you could have closed that, right?
yeah.
You could have been like, hey, anyways, well, my friend and I, we're going to be partying later. Maybe I can get one of y'all's Instagrams and we'll meet up or something, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could have closed that. Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Bro, let me just tell you what happened. He's in so much momentum now that he's outgaming me. You completely lead the interaction, and I feel like I couldn't even take that over. You're like, you know, this is my friend. You even introduced me. You even said my name for me. You completely led that interaction. You were the alpha there. You were the boss. You got all of their names. They were all smiling. They were all giving you the anime eyes. They all liked you. You didn't stutter once. Everything was smooth about that interaction. And that was amazing. What did you say? What was the open? You guys from Spain, right?
Yeah, because of you. You
Yeah.
told me they look Spanish, so you actually helped me in that.
And then when you guessed it, we had some good vibing. By the way, do you see how when we're vibing, it kind of emanates out of us when we're having a good time? And I was like, oh my God, you actually guessed it right. Like, you see how like our energy expands the party? Because they all laughed at that too.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was all off the cuff. When she said her name's Anna, I was like, oh, that's a Greek name. There's so many Annas around here. Just flowing. 1,000 out of 10. Who the fuck would have the balls to do that? Fucking why not?
Hi, excuse me, ladies.
You crushed it. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.